Yes, and it'll be over so I can reassess all my damage.
And that one you may have noticed he started off a lot slower. You want to accelerate the weight. And if you start off too fast, it's very difficult to accelerate it. Only three things determine how far these implements are going to go. Height of release, so if you're a taller athlete, it gives you an advantage right away. Angle of release, which is not 45 degrees like it would be if you were trying to shoot from the ground. It's more like 36 to 40 degrees. And the speed of release.
Soon, on the left, will be approaching Half Moon Overlook, which is roamed with hundreds of native azaleas and rhododendrons. Portion of Grandfather Mountain. You'll notice the two massive boulders up the hill on the right, two curves above the picnic area. Drive carefully as wild deer sometimes frequent this area. You may already be noticing a temperature change. By the time you reach the top of the mountain, the climate will feel like that of Newfoundland, Canada. This drastic climate change is one thing that sets Grandfather apart. In fact, you can find 16 separate natural communities that vary by altitude, weather, forest, and topography. As one of the most biologically diverse regions on Earth, the mountain supports 73 rare and endangered species. The naturalists are particularly knowledgeable about the wonders. You'll arrive at the Nature Museum parking area. Here you can learn about the mountain's amazing inhabitants through exhibits and free films, or watch live animals in their natural habitats. Turn right and park to visit the Nature Museum, which is home to Mildred's Grill, restrooms, a gift shop, theater, and a natural history exhibit gallery with a NASA-sponsored climate and weather exhibit. This is also the place to park for the picnic shelter, animal habitats, and fudge shop. When you park, listen to track 6. If you prefer to continue up the mountain, skip to track 7. Track 6, Nature Museum. Track 7, Cliffside. You're now headed toward the upper parts of Grandfather Mountain. In fact, the next overlook on your left, Cliffside, used to be the end of the road up the mountain until the swinging bridge was built in 1952. Before the road, visitors would hitch up their horses and hike the rest of the way to Linville Peak summit, where the mile-high swinging bridge is now. The panoramic views from Cliffside certainly are spectacular. And for this reason, many visitors prefer the picnic area there to any other on the mountain. On a clear day from Cliffside, you can gaze far across the Blue Ridge Mountains and into the rest of the Appalachians. Mount Mitchell, the highest peak east of the Mississippi, is visible to the southwest. The knoll across the valley with the television tower on top is Grandmother Mountain, a smaller companion to Grandfather. Our next stop is the Black Rock parking area, where we'll talk about walking and hiking on Grandfather Mountain. If you'd like to stop there, go to Track 8 once you've parked. Otherwise, start Track 9 as you're passing by. Black Rock parking area. Many visitors to Grandfather Mountain find that one of the best ways to really experience the wonders of the mountain is to explore a walking or hiking trail. There are 11 trails to choose from, ranging from a gentle walk in the woods to a rigorous trek across rugged peaks. The trailhead to begin many of these hikes is right here in the Black Rock parking area. The Bridge Trail, a favorite family hike, takes you through a wooded area with massive rocky outcroppings. It's 4/10 of a mile long and ends at the top shop. Passing under the swinging bridge itself, the trail switches back for easier climbing and takes about 20 minutes each way. The Black Rock Nature Trail is another visitor favorite, gently taking you through rhododendron, spruce, and hardwood forests that are usually populated by songbirds, and offering views of Grandmother Mountain and the Blue Ridge Parkway. Featuring more than a dozen interpretive signs posted along the route, this trail is a great place to discover interesting and unexpected details about the forest you're passing through. The trailhead here is also the start of the Grandfather Extension Trail that takes you into Grandfather Mountain State Park, where it connects to the original Grandfather Trail to traverse the mountain's highest peaks. This trail often comes up against sheer cliff faces that can only be traversed using ladders and cables, so be certain to wear the proper shoes and plan for a rugged challenge. For more information about Grandfather Mountain's trails, take a look at the trail guide, which can be found in the Nature Museum or the Top Shop. And remember, walking along the road can be dangerous and is not allowed. Now continue on your drive up and listen to Track 9 on your way. Track 10, Mile High Swinging Bridge. Track 10. Track 9, Hairpin Curves to Top. As we complete the drive arrive to the mountain's summit, you'll notice your road consists mostly of hairpin curves. These curves have been featured in a number of car commercials. You've probably seen them before. What's more, they're the finish line for a couple of running races each year. Back in the 50s and 60s, sports cars zoomed their way up in an annual hill climb. You're approaching the end of the road to the mile-high swinging bridge. Here you'll find the top shop with restrooms, a gift shop, and elevator access to the bridge. The upper end of the bridge trail, which leads back down the mountain to Black Rock parking area, is located to the right of the outside steps going up to the swinging bridge. Of course, the main attraction up here is the bridge, but there's also more to see. The top shop itself is an impressive example of modern convenience meeting the raw elements. Built to withstand hurricane-force wind,